Greetings, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in to another informative video here on the Information Age. Today, we have the debate that everyone been waiting on, the God is Light debate. Jeremiah Judah 7,000, and we have
Yeah.
my brother I knew. Okay, I'm gonna give the guys 2 minutes to do their introduction, and give me a moment. Alrighty, your time starts now.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. You already know what it is. This debate is about is electromagnetism the creator of the universe? Because this is what this brother's been back here teaching. So I'm here to say no, electromagnetism is not the creator of the universe. The creator of the universe is more than just electromagnetism. He wants to say God is light. He's all over the place. So when he say God, I say, what God? He said the creator of the universe is just light alone. So I challenge that, right? That's my challenge. You coming out here telling us that the creator of the universe is electromagnetism. That's it. Electromagnetism, everybody. And he don't want to stand on that. He want to just have a vanilla topic and say, God is light. No, you've been back in the back chat teaching that God is electromagnetism. Now you in the big leagues, bro. You're gonna have to stand on it. You have to stand in it, bro. We ain't having none of that. Is he this or that? Now we want you to tell us exactly what you mean, and you're gonna stand on saying the creator of the universe is electromagnetism. That's all I gotta say. Ain't nothing else need to be said. The brother said the electromagnetism is the creator of the universe, one of the four forces of the universe is created. You're gonna have a problem. And you don't even believe in the Bible. You want to attack Yah? I can show you more Yah than you can show me anybody celebrating electromagnetism coming into any church, any temple, in any camp on the corner saying electromagnetism is why I'm here. Electromagnetism saved my life.
Time.
Yeah, so
Alrighty, your two
y'all,
minutes starts now.
y'all y'all know who it is, man. Like I ain't even finna get all up into the extras. This man don't dictate nothing. He don't dictate what my premise is. He wanted to debate my God is light theory. That's what it is. I never said God is electromagnetism. That's what he's saying. The brother said I'm Boule, I'm Masons, all this dumb stuff that he concocted. You know what I'm saying? Feeding y'all lies, trying to coerce y'all into feeling and thinking some type of way about me. Oh, he's an atheist. That's what he says. But that's not what we're gonna talk about. Today, what we're gonna talk about is God is light, light is electromagnetism. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to be like, oh well, what type of light? I don't differentiate for the light. Light is light. Light is illumination. Light is electromagnetism. Light is enlightenment. Light is thought. The whole universe is mental. The whole universe is consciousness. Light. You see what I'm saying? So we not finna play these games. We not finna play none of these games. He lied to y'all and told y'all sound came first when everybody know that light is a million times faster than sound. So that's impossible. It's physically impossible for sound to come first. For sound to even emanate, it needs something to vibrate through. It needs matter to vibrate through. How you gonna make sound when ain't no matter yet? It ain't no matter yet, nigga. How somebody talking in a vacuum of space? This dude don't know the goddamn physics. And I'm finna hammer this man down, and y'all finna see something spectacular. I'm finna show you something ain't nobody showed y'all before. You ain't never heard this before. So I'm not here to debate what my beliefs is about my ancestors. I'm not here to talk about no Boule Masons crap. I'm not, and I'm gonna just drive this home real quick, right? Nigga, we talking about natural light, not man-made devices, which is what he sat there for 30 minutes and talked to y'all about. Nigga, I want to see this nigga turn the sun off. You can't turn the
Time.
sun off.
I'm gonna let him go first, Sister Ivory.
Okay. Alrighty. Are you ready for me to start your time?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? New tab. I see that one. Hold on. I'm getting this video ready.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know why it's not showing us this video. Let me see here. I don't see this. See, God is light. I see that. Why don't I see this? I don't see the video. I don't see the video. Where's the video at?
See, this is an
Okay,
example of why you should take notes, everybody.
I guess I'm gonna have to oh, maybe because I ain't got it up. That's what it is. I ain't got it up. Let me bring this video back up. Scroll down. Where are you at? Let me see. Is this it? This might be it. Mm-mm. Having technical difficulties, y'all just bear with me. All right. All right, here we go. So it ought to pop up now. Did it pop up? Or is it a scroll button? Is it a Chrome tab? Nope. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the video. Where the video? Okay. So we're gonna do it like this. This don't let you play videos?
Yes, you should be able to share your screen. Whatever you have on your screen.
Yeah, I got my screen up and it's not letting
This
me
is why everybody should
play
take
it.
notes. This is a perfect example.
Let me see.
If you can't get it up, you can send it to me.
Here we go. You can start my time.
Okay. Can you turn
You
it
can
up? We
start my
can't
time.
hear it.
You can't hear it?
Turn it up a little bit.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back here. Uh, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna reshare. Maybe it didn't ask me to set up the audio. There you go.
I could hear the audio, but it was really low.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I can hear it now.
All right, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Sorry for the wait.
It's really low.
What you say?
It's really low.
It's really low. It's loud as hell on my side.
Hey, people in the audience, if you can hear the audio clear, press 7. If you can't, press 6.
Can y'all hear it? Can I hear it?
I can hear it. It's kind of low.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
everybody's
I'm
saying
gonna
it's
just
low. Yeah, everybody's saying it's
everybody's
low.
saying it's low.
Yeah, they pressing 6.
God damn. Yeah, I can't make it get no louder.
Rupe to represent this God is light is electromagnetism, and I'm here to make God concept a tangible and observable understanding for all people. And quiet as it's kept, the overwhelming support of the science to share with the religious systems of the world and show you how they both testify in truth with each other. So with no further ado, let's talk about God is light. The world has a plethora of spiritual systems and religious systems, and those systems that our human experiences came up with has allocated God metaphorically and physically to being light. It doesn't mean that all of God is light, but an aspect of God is light. And that's the part of God that we're discussing today that we can tangibly see and experience. Kind of like my voice is an aspect of me, but it's not all of me. When we look at science, especially in the field of quantum physics, some of the discoveries not even 5 to 10 years old, we find this an overwhelming support for spiritual systems and religious systems around the world. We'll go over about 5 of these different phenomena in this different segment of the debate. So let's deal with the very first one. God created the universe. Thanks to the brilliant minds at CERN laboratories in Geneva, Switzerland, with the Large Hydrogen Collider, they've been able to go back and recreate what occurred in the instance of the creation of the universe. 13.8 billion years ago, there was a singularity. Now imagine all of the planets, stars, dust, and gas all compressed down into one single point of energy. There's no time, there's no space. It's all contracted. That takes up zero time and zero space. And then an explosion takes place. Light, scientists have discovered at this instance, was part of a superforce and was a vital part in the development of matter. Einstein's E equals mc squared. Energy equal mass times the speed of light squared. Energy can convert and make matter. The more scientists observe this phenomenon, in order for atoms like hydrogen and carbon to retain their shape and form, the electrons that rotate around the orbital shell of an electron are held in consistencies by their orbit by light, a process called quantum electrodynamics. Fortunately, my opponent don't understand these type of concepts when it comes to the reality around them. As we see, light played a part in the creation of the universe and the creation of atoms, of what we call matter. You can't even have brains without matter, without atoms. This is an awe-inspiring revelation for the religious world and the scientific world to come together. So again, this is supposed to strengthen your faith, not destroy your faith. This is supposed to validate for you the existence of God and not that false idol worship that my opponent engages in. I like to bring exhibit number 2 into play right now. There are a number of conditions that have to be just right for life to originate here on Earth and to sustain itself over time. The tilt to the Earth, or having the right moon, or having the right amount of water. It's just so many factors. But when you get down to it, for life to originate, to sustain on Earth, you need right temperature. Scientists call it the Goldilocks zone. And anytime scientists are talking about temperature, they're referring to light frequencies, infrared light frequencies. Those are the thermal frequencies that give us heat. Also, for atoms to have the consistency to form into molecules, amino acids, DNA, RNA, and those things that it makes up life forms. The atoms are held together with the consistency with light. So without light, you have no atoms and you have no form, and therefore there's no reality. Exhibit number 3, God is omnipresent everywhere at all times. Here's the W map. The Wilson Microwave Anisotropy Probe, launched by NASA in 2001 out into outer space to measure the temperature differences in the microwave cosmic background. What they discovered blew them away. They found out that it's a consistent temperature throughout the entire universe, originating from the beginning of the universe. So what that means in layman's terms is that light is everywhere in the universe all at the same time. And that is literally the definition of omnipresent. We also find in quantum electrodynamics, we also find in the works of Richard Feynman and other scientists around the world that light is everywhere with substance. Because all atoms are held together by light, light is omnipresent. As foretold, this is this man's intellectual death. Exhibit number 4, God is omniscient, all-knowing. Matter exists in what is called superposition, wave-particle duality. Something else my opponent don't know nothing about. It's one of the most auspicious phenomenon in discovery in particle and quantum physics. How However, experiments involving light to help study the transition of an invisible wave into a particle of matter. And in this transition, scientists use light to make that result occur. They found out unless they release the data or the knowledge of this transition won't occur. Light somehow has a knowledge of what's going on in the universe at all times. You wanted God as light, now you're getting God as light. Now let me finish cooking.
Time.
God is
That wasn't 10 minutes.
Oh, you get 10 minutes? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Go ahead. Sorry.
186,000 miles per second. Now that's fast as fuck.
I'm gonna go back.
From light's perspective, thanks to Albert Einstein and his work on special relativity and time dilation, it takes like 0 seconds to get the one end of the universe to the other. Everything.
I'm gonna go back just a couple seconds.
Okay.
God is eternal and is not bound by time. We measure time by moving at the cosmic speed limit, which is 186,000 miles per second. Now that's fast as fuck, boy. However, from light's perspective, thanks to Albert Einstein and his work on special relativity and time dilation, it takes like 0 seconds to get the one end of the universe to the other. Everything contracts back to a singularity, where it encompasses all time and all space. What this means is a photon that manifested from the beginning of the universe has an age 1 second, and in 13.8 billion years, that same photon would not have aged 1 second. Light is the same today, tomorrow, and forever. Understand this, it's only 18 fundamental particles in the entire universe, and the photon is the only one. Neutrinos, electrons, quarks, taus, muons, only 18, but only the photon particle of light is the one that can align with the 5 qualities that we have presented here today. Creating the universe, creating light, omnipresent, omniscient, not bound by time. So from thousands of years ago, the human experience has given us the perspective of God as light, and we see science and religion indeed can go hand in hand without infringing on each other. And it's a stirring going on in the ethers that science not only facilitates God, but also proves the existence of God. So this debate is not about who God is. I'm not here to tell you what God's name is. I'm not into religious politics. I'm here to show you that God is light and light is electromagnetism, and that God manifests himself in the creation and in the reality that we live in. God is real. Now, with that being said, shout out Sekhmet the Goddess, Blood Over Wine Records, Olives and Bullets, Knock World Order, Knock 9 Studios, Stand Up, Ample Crew Stand Up, Our Home Away From Home. Do a Google search, and HerringNoble.com, official Knock World Order, merch, t-shirts, hoodies for the fam. Shout out Brother Bianchi, Paradigm Shift, Stand Up. Be on the lookout for Tahuti the Titan Killer on Killer Priest Podcast Show. We doing big things out here, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I promised y'all this man's intellectual death, first round knockout, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your motherfucking boy. God is light, light is electromagnetism, and new cataract.
I should have about like 2 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for like whatever quality that came out, but like y'all saying, that was a first round knockout. This man ain't gonna have no answer for that. God created the universe. He needs to put forth some type of proof that his fake book God actually created anything. He has no proof of that. God is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. He has to prove that God can do these things, and you got to do it outside of your book. You can't use the book to prove the book. What type of shit is that? That's the definition of bias. It's the definition of bias. So if you can't prove that Yahweh or whatever you call your God is creating and is the catalyst for all life, then you just an idol worshiper. And that's what I'm here to do, expose you as an idol worshiper. Now, you want to sit here and tell me that your God ain't Yahweh? Your God Yahweh, bro. And Yahweh is an idol. Yahweh is an idol. An idol. And you're an idol worshiper. So back to this light, he says that the universe sound came before light. But light is the catalyst to all atoms forming. How you gonna have atoms without light? How you gonna have matter without light? That it don't work like that. I want you to play some music and see if that music creates some type of life for you. It's not. It's not. You need life. You need light. You need electromagnetism. This man gonna sit here and tell y'all about the four fundamental forces of the universe. The four fundamentals of forces of the universe is called the super force. They all belong to one force. It's a one God. One God. And that one God is this super force that we talking about. But today we only talking about the aspect of God that is light. Just this aspect. Maybe tomorrow we'll deal with gravity. Maybe the next day we might deal with the strong force or the weak force. But today, the aspect of God that we dealing with today is light. Whether that's spiritual light, whether that's physical light, all light illuminates. All light is the inspiration for enlightenment. The sun, the light, the universe is the inspiration, higher thoughts, higher frequencies. We're talking about light. So my opponent, you know what I'm saying? He don't have a leg to stand on because this man cannot show you Yahweh creating anything. He gonna tell you Yahweh speaking. Do Yahweh got an email address? Do he got a phone number or something we can call? He don't. All he gonna do is sit here and talk about belief, belief, the book, the book, the book, the book, the book, the book. He don't even understand the science. He don't even just the other day he was sitting here talking about, oh, they controlling light. Yeah, nigga, that's a man-made device. We talking about natural light. Turn off Polaris. Turn off the sun, nigga. You can't.
Alrighty. We got your boy JJ7000, the people champ, up next. So we doing 10 minutes, right? You on mute. Hold on, let me take you off mute. Go ahead,
Yeah. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbatakadah, Kwam Yasharala. The people champ in the building, and I'm finna get this cracker lacking for real, man. Like I said, this guy right here, man, he just making up stuff as he go. He knows nothing about physics or science, and then he got the nerve to wear a Kemetic mask. Let's go to the Egyptian cosmology. My time started yet? My time started?
You ready for me to start? Alrighty.
That was only 10 minutes for him? It seemed like okay. That seemed pretty longer than 10, but
I give you like 2 more minutes. I give you like 12.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my fault because I didn't have the timer on right. Okay, hold on, I just paused yours.
Right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Now, for this brother right here, like I say, it's all about his character. Like I say, I asked him, is the sun God or is God light? Because your light comes from the sun. He's nothing but a undercover sun worshiper with a fake Kemetic face who don't even follow what the Kemetics say about what came first. So what I'm going to do, 7,000 finna go into the Egyptian cosmology. The Animated Universe Expanded 3rd edition by Mustafa Gudala, Tehuti Research Foundation. You look it up. Part 2, the principles of creation. In the pre-creation, nothingness, every Kemetic creation text should begin with the same basic belief that before the beginning of things, there was liquidly a primordial abyss, everything endless and without boundaries or direction. Endless. The Kemetics called this cosmic ocean or watery chaos nu or ny or none. The unpolarized state of matter. Water is formless and of itself. It does not take any shape, nor does it resist being shaped. Scientists agree with ancient Commission's description of the origins of the universe. I want y'all to take heed to that. Scientists agree. Did you hear that? With the ancient origins of the universe, how the Kemetics looked at it. Description and origins of the universe as being an abyss, as neutron soup, where there are neither electrons, no protons, only neutrons. So your electrons ain't even in the mix, Mr. Magneto. forming one huge, extremely dense nucleus. Such chaos in the pre-creation state was caused by the compression of matter, i.e., atoms did not exist in their normal state, but they squeezed so closely together that many atomic nuclei were crowded into a space previously occupied by a single normal atom. Under such conditions, the electrons of these atoms were squeezed out of their orbits and moved about freely, i.e., the chaotic, degenerate state. None is the subjective being, the symbol of the unformed, the undefined matter, inert or inactive, out of which all things are formed, must be in its essential state, unformed, undefined, etc. If the material basis of the world had any essential definitions, that means formations, these would act as limiting factors to the ability to be transformed infinitely. Its essential lack of definition is an absolute requirement for God's created omnipotence. Let that sink in. Let creation begin, a new Kakarак. The condensed energy reached the optimum concentration of buildup energy that led to its explosion and expansion outwardly about 14 billion years ago. The loud sound of this explosion is what caused the constituent parts of the universe. The loud sound of this explosion. This is what the ancients said. The ancient Kemetic text likewise repeatedly stressed that the divine commanding voice, meaning the divine sound, was the cause of creation. So take that mask off, because you don't even represent Kemet right. You're sitting here running around with a mask of the underworld anyway. If you're talking about God is light, get you a light mask. Sound and form. The earliest recovered ancient Kemetic text 5,000 years ago. Just like when in our Bible, God said, let there be light. The sounds and the vibrations is what created everything that you see and exists right now. But you're going to go against the ancestors? You're going to go against the Israelite ancestors? You're going to go against the Kemetic ancestors? Because you want to make up stuff on the fly. We tired of it, bro. We tired of it. Sounds and form, the earliest recovered ancient Kemetic text 5,000 years ago. The belief that the word caused the creation. The belief that the word caused the creation, like the Bible said, let there be light. The Kemetics are saying the same thing. Actually, we got it from them. You want to keep it 7,000? Come on, man. 5,000 years ago showed that the belief that the word caused the creation of the world. The Kemetic book of Coming Forth by Light states, I am the eternal. I am that which created the word. I am the word. Take that mask off, boy. You disrespecting the elders. You disrespecting the ancestors, trying to act like you Kemetic. Now you New Age. You making up stuff as you go. We also find in the book of the Divine Cow, find in the shrines of Tuk-Ak-Amun, that the heavens and their hosts came into existence merely by pronouncing words whose sound also evokes things. His name is pronounced so that things come into being. For the name is a reality, the thing itself. In other words, each particular sound is a corresponding form. Modern science anew agrees with this. Modern science has confirmed a direct relationship between sound wave frequency and form. Yeah. The divine sound. I got scientists agreeing with me, bro. You just making up stuff that feel good. We can't even hear that lame ass video, bro. Show your face. A real debater, a real person who want to bring the knowledge eye to eye with his audience. The divine sound transformed the potential inert matter in none and other parts of the universe as direct, differentiated, orderly structured kinetic energies in the form of objects, thoughts, forces, physical phenomena. You understand? So you don't even know nothing about the universe, bro. Let me teach you something, bro. I'm going to get into inflation real quick. See, because what is going on after the Big Bang, then things begin to inflate and expand. What caused inflation? I'm going to get off chemic for a minute. I'm going to get off chemic for a minute. I'm going to say what caused this inflation based on a huge amount of experimental observation and theoretical work, because you need to know about inflation when we get into this topic. It is now believed that the reason for the observation is that space itself is expanding, and that it expands very rapidly within the first fraction of the second after the Big Bang. This kind of expansion is known as the metric expansion. See, he ain't gonna teach you nothing, man. He just gonna babble off of his damn lip. In physical cosmology, cosmic inflation is a theory of exponential expansion of space in the early universe. The inflation of our epoch lasting 10 milliseconds after the conjectured Big Bang singularity. Let's get right to it. Science universe. NASA, James Webb Space Flight Center. After the Big Bang, the universe was like a hot soup of particles, i.e. protons, neutrons, and electrons. When the universe started cooling, the and neutrons began combining into ionized atoms. See, your electrons have to wait before the hydrogen nuclei and helium nuclei could cool before it can even form atoms. Your electrons cannot work in heat. Real explain heat. You talking about electromagnetism. Your electromagnetism is controlled by electrons, right? They are not the creator of the universe. It came late. Let's get into it before my time, bro. Now, it says, i.e., neutrons and electrons, when the universe started cooling, the protons and neutrons began combining into ionized atoms of hydrogen and eventually some helium. Like I just said, these ionized atoms of hydrogen and helium attracted electrons. Your electrons and your electromagnetic bullshit, God can't do shit until it cool. He's not all powerful. Turning them into neutral atoms, which allow light to travel freely for the first time. Your light couldn't even travel when it wanted to. Your light God. It had to wait till things cool off. You idiot. Now I'm going to take that back. I ain't going to call you an idiot. I'm just going to call you, not learned. All right? So for the first time, since this light was no longer scattering off free electrons, the universe was no longer a peak. There would still be some time, perhaps a few hundred years past the Big Bang, before the first source of light would even start forming in the cosmic dark ages. Did y'all just hear what I just said? Did y'all just hear what I just said? The universe will be no longer a peak. However, it will still be some time, perhaps the first few 100 million years past the Big Bang, before the first sources of light will start to form, ending the cosmic dark ages. There was dark ages before it was light. Exactly what the universe first light, i.e. stars that fuse the existing hydrogen atoms into more helium. They're going to time out of the universe. I'm going to bust his head. It outlines the formation and subsequent evolution of the universe from Big Bang, from 13.8 billion years ago, if you believe in this, right, to the present. This is science. I'm not going to mix it up. I'm going to go with science, and then I'm going to show you the other side when I go to the spiritual aspect of what God is. This guy, ain't no scientist said electromagnetism is the creator of the universe. All right? Now, an epoch is a moment in time from which nature or situations change to such a degree that marks the beginning of a new era or age. The first 20 minutes after the debate I'm going to get into, y'all, the Planck era. That's 0 seconds. Planck epoch begins The earliest meaningful time, the Big Bang, in which ordinary space and time developed out of the primordial state, possibly a virtual particle or false vacuum described by a quantum theory of gravity, of the theory of everything, all matter and energy of the entire visible universe is contained in a hot, dense point, gravitational singularity, a billionth the size of a nuclear particle. This state has been described as the particle desert. Now we're gonna come back to that just so y'all know. But I want to teach you something about. Yeah, you lucky, bro. You lucky.
That boy don't understand what he just read. Now, let me cook real quick.
Okay, so
Come
we're
here.
doing. Okay, right now. So are we doing 10 minutes or 2 minutes, please?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, so let me explain something to y'all because this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Okay, first remember he said, "Oh, it was hot first." Nigga, dumbass nigga. Do you know what heat is? That's called thermal heat. That's infrared. That's light, nigga. Nigga, and you said that the beginning of the universe it was only a neutron. Only a neutron. Do you know what a neutron is? Do you know what a neutron is? You don't know what a neutron is, bro. You see what I'm saying? So again, the dude just sat here and read. Let me read something to y'all. This comes from Kim4Kids.com. This says all elements have atoms with neutrons except for one. A normal hydrogen atom does not have any neutrons. The most abundant atom substance in the whole universe is hydrogen, stupid. It's hydrogen. And hydrogen don't even have neutrons. So what are you talking about, JJ? You sitting here talking about kinetic this, kinetic that. Did I come on here repping the kinetic? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Did I say anything about Ra, Atum, or anything like that? No, I didn't. Did I bring in the Egyptian cosmology? No, I didn't. Because that's not what I'm representing here. I'm representing the undeniable truth. And the truth is, the universe came into existence from the super force, from a singularity. Do you know what a singularity is, JJ? Do you have any idea what a singularity is? When the first singularity bursts, from the first singularity burst comes the super force. The super force is all of the forces of the universe combined as one. That's the one God, JJ. Why are you idol worshiping? Why are you all over there? You all over here. You don't understand these fundamental things. You understand what I'm saying? So when it actually comes to understanding how atoms form, we're talking about the reality that we live in. What created life? Just like in my video, I showed you the God created the universe. Did He show you any God creating the universe? Did He show you any Yahweh creating the universe? The nigga didn't even go in his own goddamn book. He didn't even go to his own shit. He went to Kemetic, some shit that he don't even believe. You understand what I'm saying? And then he gonna sit here and force feed y'all and coerce y'all into this dumb shit. And this nigga ain't even standing on his own beliefs. He don't even understand the physics and the science that we talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy want to tell you that sound came before light when light moves 1,000,000 times faster than sound. How can sound vibrate through the universe without matter? You have to have matter in order for sound waves to travel, dummy. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand that? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna ask my opponent some simple questions, and I guarantee you this man not gonna be able to answer because he don't understand science. He just reads some shit, and then he want to convey that to y'all and make y'all believe that. So when we go down this road, you will see time and time again that the man keep on reiterating the same things that I keep saying. Now, in my video, I showed y'all that the scientists at CERN laboratories in Geneva, Switzerland, they are using lasers and lights to recreate the beginning of the universes. They not doing that with Yah. They not doing that with Yah. Where's Yahweh at in that? Nigga, if we go into a electron microscope and look at the atom of water, it's hydrogen and oxygen. Are we gonna see Yahweh in there? Or are we gonna see any one of the Egyptian deities in there? No, we not. We're talking about stuff that we confirm the truth, not your belief. I'm not dealing with belief here, brother. I'm dealing with the undeniable truth. Now, unless you can show me a God that created anything, then that means God is light is a superior concept when it comes to God. You can't show me Yahweh in photosynthesis. Without photosynthesis, you will be dead. Without the electrical chemical processes going through your brain, nigga, you couldn't have thoughts. How is God speaking without vocal cords? Huh? Yo, you call God the Father, right? So that means that your God got a penis. Now, I'm finna share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me find out where it's at. Let me see where it's at. Here we go. Here we go. My bad, I went the wrong direction. Check this out. Check this out. So when we talk about hold on, let me pull this back up right here. Cause I just really want to bust his head wide the hell open with this right here. I gotta claim this clock with this right here. And y'all gonna laugh at this. Y'all gonna laugh at this. Show you how much this man don't know. Where we at? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. New folder. Here we go. Here we go. Let me share this real quick. Let me share this right here. Oh no, this one right here. Okay, so this man saying that his God created the universe, all this other shit. Yeah, and we all know that his God is Yahweh. We all know that, right? So what he not telling y'all is though is this. Let's look at what I'm gonna put my screen up. Can you stop my time to the screen get up?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so right here go his idol God. This is his idol God right here. That's Yahweh. There go Yahweh right there, sitting down on a wheel with wings and shit. And there go Yahweh right there with a penis or something on top of his head. I don't know what that is, right? So this right here says, let me show y'all this. 1500 BCE versus 13.8 billion years ago. That's no contest, bro. This right here says the notable exception of Yahweh and himself, the deities worshipped by Israel were also Canaanites. This includes El, the ruler of the pantheon. So that El, the ruler of the pantheon, Asherah, his consort, and Baal. El and his 70 sons, which included Baal and Yahweh. So Yahweh got a daddy. How Yahweh gonna predate his daddy, nigga? Huh? Huh? Nigga, explain how Yahweh gonna predate his daddy. They was worshiping Baal before Yahweh. How Yahweh speak anything into existence? Huh? Nigga, let me finish cooking on her because I got sources galore. I'm gonna just pop these sources up here for y'all because I don't like patting people on the back. But there go the sources for y'all if y'all really want to see where I'm going with this. Now check this out. Check this out right here. Look at this. Fourth century BCE silver coin from the Persian province of Yehud, Medinta, possibly represented Yahweh enthroned on a winged wheel. There it is right there, the winged wheel. You see that? And he wants you to believe that this dickhead God right here was the one who created the entire universe, spoke the universe into existence. This is an idol made of stone. It don't have no voice. And then you want to sit here and disrespect light? You want to disrespect light? You want to sit here and talk about I could turn light off with a switch. Nigga, that's a man-made device. We talking about the whole damn universe. Turn off Polaris. Turn off the sun. Turn off Andromeda. Let me see you turn off the sun. Let me see you turn the sun a different color. Go ahead. This man don't understand light. Nigga, the light spectrum. The light spectrum. We only see the visible light spectrum. It's a itty bitty little tiny. It don't even make up 1% of the light spectrum. The rest of it is dark to us, which means even when you think it's dark, it's actually light because your eyes can only see the visible spectrum. You can't see ultraviolet. You can't see gamma ray. So the darkness that he's talking about is actually light. It's light. He can't see X-rays. He can't see it. He can't see radio waves. All of that is light. Why he not telling y'all this? Why he sitting here beating around the bush, going to commit some stuff he don't even believe in? The brother went into science and don't even understand the science that he was reading. I just sat here and told y'all in layman's terms. I ain't use no big huge words. I didn't try to confuse y'all. I didn't sit here stutter over my words. Huh? I gave it to you simple and plain, elementary. Like I told y'all, this right here came from KimKidForKids.com. Children knows this. Children, look right here. When he talking about there was only an atom with only neutrons. This right here says neutronium, sometimes shortened to neutrinium, also refers to a neutrite and is a
Time.
hypothetical substance. Do you know what hypothetical means?
All right. JJ
All right.
7000.
Yeah. Let me bring me on. Bring me on, because he's nothing but a sun worshiper, and I'm about to destroy Andromeda. I'm about to destroy it. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen real quick before you start my time.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. Share my screen. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. All he doing is yelling. He ain't bringing up no sources. That's all he doing. Just running his fly trap. All right. Since you want to go to science, your scientist is going to tell you the ways that this universe go. Wait, is it sharing? You
Yes.
got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. 3 ways the universe will end according to astronomers. Now here's right here your Andromeda, your sun, your nebulous, and all your stars gonna die out. It's called a big freeze. According to astronomers and scientists of cosmos, final fate is long and frigid affair that astronomers call the big freeze. It's a fitting description for the day when all heat and energy is evenly spread over an comprehensible, my fault, incomprehensible, let's skip that one, vast distances. At this point, the universe final temperature will have above absolute zero. Absolute zero. There will be no Andromeda. There will be no nebulous or any star that you talking about that you sun worship and you bragging on. According to George Lemaitre, some 13.8 billion years ago, our universe was born to the Big Bang and has been expanding ever since until a few decades ago. It looked like that expansion would eventually end. Don't read though. Watch this. Astronomers' measurements suggested that there was enough matter in the universe to overcome expansion and reverse the triggering of a so-called Big Crunch. In this scenario, the cosmos would collapse back into infinity, dense singularity like the one it emerged from, according to scientists. Perhaps the process could even spark another Big Bang. The thinking went. In the years since, a new Kakarot, update your information. In the years since, there was a discovery of dark energy have robbed you of that shot of eternal rebirth. The most important impact of dark energy is that the dark universe expansion will never slow down. Hey, and new, update your information. It will only accelerate. Astronomers are saying just as a couple trillion years from now, the universe will have expanded so much that no distant galaxy will be visible from our own Milky Way, which will have long since merged with its neighbors. Eventually, 100 trillion years from now, all star formation, your Andromeda, all that will cease. There go your light, buddy, ending the Sterphalasis era that's been running since not long after the universe first formed. Much later, in the so-called degenerate area, see, he don't know nothing about this. He just running his fly trap. The galaxies will be gone. Stellar remnants will fall apart. All the remaining matter will be locked up inside black holes. In fact, black holes will be the last surviving sentinels of the universe as we know it. In the black hole era, there will be the only normal matter left, but eventually even these titans will disappear too. They're going to disappear too. There go your light, buddy. This is your own scientist telling you this. Telling you this. Think you know something about science? You know nothing. You're in the ring with the people's champ, 7,000. Now watch me continue to keep schooling your slow ass. Now, in the black hole era, there will be the only normal matter will be left. But eventually, even these titans will disappear too. Stephen Hawking. See, I'm bringing people to the table. I'm bringing people to the table. Yeah, I know you don't know what I'm talking about, Ruben. You're too slow. Stephen Hawking predicted that black holes slowly evaporate by releasing their particles to the universe. No normal matter will remain in this final dark era. Did you hear what I said? Other universe will last for longer than everything that came before it. And the second law of thermodynamics tells us that in these time frames, energy is evenly distributed. Cosmos will settle, and the final resting temperature just above absolute zero. Hey, bozo, where your light keeping us warm? Where your sun? Absolute zero. Your stinking ass ain't gonna be able to survive. I'm talking about our ancestors for trillions and trillions of years, right? You don't care about them. This is what the science class. The cosmos will settle in its final resting temperature just above absolute zero, the coldest temperature possible. In fact, of this time scale of trillions of years, even the existence of our entire species registers as just a brief ray of sunlight before the infinite winter of darkness. Man. Listen, here, let me read what's on the screen. Here we go, right. Now, the term, the big freeze. See, he ain't going to teach you about that. See, as y'all look on the screen, the big bang, see that light? Look what's behind it. See, darkness, then this light, then the darkness comes. Right? The term comes from the theory that in the universe and the other isolated systems, entropy will increase until it reaches a maximum value. Entropy comes from a principle of thermodynamics that covers energy and specifically refers to the idea that everything in the universe eventually moves from order to disorder as a result. Y'all hear that? Order to disorder as a result. Entropy is the measurement of that shift. The third theory states that the universe could end due to the big freeze, and somewhat conversely called heat death. This scenario is believed to be the most likely according to what we already know about physics and new in the universe. Once entropy reaches its maximal theoretical physics that believe that heat in the system will be distributed evenly. This means that there will be no more room for usable energy. Your energy is gone, bro, or heat to exist in the universe. There go your Andromeda, all that, your sun, all that. During the big freeze, the universe would, in theory, become so vast that supplies of gas would be spread so thin that no new stars can form. There you go, buddy. No new stars can form. An endless void in which nothing ever happens, and there's little or no energy left in the universe. But let me get to what he want to talk about. God is like. Let me get to that. And let me get to that. Let me turn off the camera. Let me turn this off. Going. I'm gonna keep going. First sound waves left an imprint on the universe by Dr. Roy Britt, published January 12, 2005. All right. An early universe ranged with the sound of countless cosmic bells, which filled the primordial darkness with ripples like the surface of a pond, ponding by stone. Waves served as spawning grounds for galaxies. Astronomers announced Tuesday the effect has been predicted. Theory, researchers found its imprint of the sky in two independent, comprehensive galaxy surveys presented here at a meeting of the Astronomical Society. So I'm bringing you this stuff that you ain't no freestyling. Ain't no freestyle. Sources is. You see what I'm saying? All right, well, watch this. The findings give scientists greater confidence that their limited understanding of the universe structure, contents, and evolution are on track. Over time is going out. The universe was initially a thick soup that trapped light. See, your light can be trapped. Your light is trapped. With some conditions, your light God just can't go. Come and say, please. What's up with that? About 350,000 years after the Big Bang, the theoretical beginning of all, things cleared and the imprint of the earlier conditions were left on the entire cosmos. Scientists previously detected this imprint as big microwave background and patched important clues about the structure of the universe. Something similar should have happened with sound explained by David Einstein of the University of Arizona, the leader of the Digital Sky Survey. In the dark area, if you pushed on a pocket of hot gas, it would resist. The whole thing sits there and it rings like a bell. Einstein said, hot soup would transmit sound waves. The thick hot soup would transmit sound waves. Air and water do. When the fog cleared, the sound waves would have remained as countless ripples of material. Let me keep it moving on this chunk. All right. Sound comes before light. Think of the rock dropping to a pond, Einstein suggested. Give me two more. Okay, all right. Hold on. Yeah, okay. All right. We can go a couple more rounds. I got information all night.
All right. Your brother new up here.
So okay. So let's review some of the stuff this fool just said. He just said that it was countless ripples through matter in the beginning. That means that matter existed in the beginning, according to this nigga. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand what he's saying? Where does matter come from? How you got matter before the beginning of the universe? How you got matter before the beginning of the universe? Huh? Where did matter come from? Where it come from, JJ? Why you not explaining to him? That's because you're reading hypothetical bullshit. That's why. Let me show y'all something. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me show you something. See, he bringing that dumb shit up, but that's not my premise. God is light is infinite. God is infinite, and this right here is called the Cyclic Universe. This is. I don't believe in the Big Bang. He believes in the Big Bang. I don't believe in that shit. I believe in the Cyclic Universe, and as you see, this says the modified Cyclic Universe during the successive cycle of the universe expands to a bigger volume. So right here in the beginning, let me zoom in for y'all so y'all can see this for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make this up. This scientist making this up, not me. Now, as you see, it says the universe and time began with the bang. Look where the bang at. What you see right there? Ain't that light? Ain't that light right there? That's light. They're not showing you no matter, no nothing. That's light. And this right here is the cycle of the universe. And you see as it gets big, it gets bigger, and then it crunches down, boom, and then it bangs again, and then it bounces, then it bangs again, and it keeps on going. This is what a cyclic universe is. We live in a cyclic planet. You have spring, winter, you got spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, winter, fall. It's a cyclic universe. We all live in cycles. We live, we die, we rebirth. That's a cycle. So this Big Bang stuff that he talking about, that's just hypotheticals. It's not even realistic. It's not even believable. But this right here, dealing with a cyclic universe, let us know that the universe is going to go on forever. Yes, there's a time when the universe is going to expand and then it's going to contract. It's going to expand and it's going to contract. Why? Because the universe is alive. Just like the lungs in your body, what it do? It contracts, it expands. It contracts, it expands. This is the same thing the whole universe go through. As above, so below. This is the fundamental principle when we're dealing with spirituality. But that's right. He ain't even dealing with spirituality. He ain't even dealing with his own book. So we know, that's some horse shit, right? So dealing with this cyclic universe, you see this? Look what it says. The volume of the universe. This right here is a wave. Look, it's a wave. Boom, boom, boom. This is a wave. And what is light? It's a particle wave duality. That's what you're looking at. That's what we're looking at right here. Look, the expansion of the universe, and then the contraction of the universe. Look at this. You see that? You see that? See, he not bringing this up. He not bringing this up for y'all. Now I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna share something else. I got all, and he right. We can keep going. I got time today, cuz. Check it out. Let me see where we at. Right here. He want to bring up black holes. Let's bring up black holes. Let's talk about black holes. See, the misconception, and he read our article from 2005. It's 2022. Nigga, science did change completely since 2005. And this right here, this right here is brand new. And again, I'm finna show y'all my sources, so he don't sit here and lie to y'all and say I didn't show y'all sources. Hyperphysics, physics, astro, gsu.e, physics.central.com. I mean, y'all can read them for yourself. I'll leave it up there for a hot second just so y'all can see them, and you can go review these sources on your own. Like I said, I don't like patting backs because all of this belongs to the human family. So he says that light goes in a black hole, can't get out the black hole, and all this shit. The black hole is the actual contraction of the universe. That's what happens when matter falls into a black hole. It's getting compressed. He don't understand the shit he talking. Okay, this right here. Let's look at this. Let's see if light don't escape a black hole. Okay, these right here, what you see shooting up out of this black hole are called realistic jets. It says matter and what? Radiation extending out hundreds of thousands of light years. This is the black hole we talking about. This is the acceleration disk, a swirling mass of matter destined to swirl into the black hole or to be ejected into space. He don't understand Hawking's radiation. Hawking's radiation is saying that a black hole is going to eventually shrink. And if it's shrinking, that means that it's emitting radiation. That's where the entropy comes into play. He don't understand what the fuck entropy is. He just talking. He just reading that shit. He don't understand the words that he using. He not understanding it. Let me go on to this. It says the astronomers, this right here, shout out to Ruben for putting this together right here. This says astronomers have detected light coming from behind the black hole for the first time. That old ass science your ass going through, nigga, boy, that shit old. Your ass need to update your shit. 2005 and it's 2022. It says proving Albert Einstein's right alongside the expected X-ray flashes from the front and back hole. The scientists also detect a number of luminous echoes from the origin, and that they initially couldn't place. Now, what are they talking about? There it is, right there. You see the emissions right there. There it is. Here, let me scroll up some more for y'all. Let me show y'all this half-ass scholarship this nigga bringing y'all. Now, this says a new study determined that black holes discharge the energy in their plasma jets much further away from the black hole's center than previously thought. This is the reason why they thought that light couldn't escape the shit, because it was ejecting it so far away from the black hole that they couldn't see it. So it says, than previously thought, resulting in a long-standing debate and offer clues into the jet formation and structures. The supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy are the most massive objects in the universe. They range from about 1 million to upper 10 billion times the mass of our sun. Some of these black holes also blast out gigantic, superheated jets of plasma nearly at light speed again. So even when the universe goes to a big crunch, it's going to go into a big expansion after that, because the universe is eternal. The universe is the mind. It's mental. Correspondence, duality. Do you understand what duality is? Right, so let me keep going. It says, the primary way that the jets discharge this powerful motion and energy is converted into an extremely high energy gamma ray. There go gamma ray. There go the light. There go the light, nigga. The same light that your dumb ass can't see. You can't see the light. You can't see gamma ray, bro. Let me finish cooking. However, you MBC physics PhD candidate Adam Lee Harvey says, how exactly this radiation is created is an open question. The jet has to discharge its energy somewhere. Black holes, called the broadline region and the molecular torus, black holes jet has the potential to convert visible. Oh, my bad. Visible. Where it go? To convert visible and infrared light in either regions to high energy gamma rays by giving away some of its energy. So again, once again, the black hole, the big crunch, that's what he's talking about. When there's gonna be black holes everywhere, and there's gonna be no more universe and no more suns. Shut up. The universe gonna keep going on, buddy. It's gonna keep going on, and it's gonna crunch, and it's gonna expand. It's gonna crunch and expand. Let me keep cooking. Let me keep going. Look at that. That's light emitting out of a black hole. This is the crunch. This is the crunching and the compressing of the universe right here. See, my Jeremiah Junkie Judah, he don't understand the world around him. This is black holes emitting matter and radiation. This boy don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. That's why he getting beat up right now. He running all over the place, and guess what? He still ain't dead. He ain't proved that Yahweh, his God, created anything. Everything he talking about is the product of electromagnetism. Now let me get back to this, and I showed y'all this before in the prelim, but I'm gonna just bring it up again. This right here, let's read. It says atoms and molecules. The electromagnetic force holds atoms and molecules together. I could stop right there.
All right, that's time.
My time if I wanted to. There you go.
That's time. $7,000. $7,000.
Oh yeah, see, he stepped away. The boy disrespectful. He ain't even here for it. He disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You gonna walk away from a battle? We in the middle of a battle, you gonna walk away? Right. He probably going to get a drink. You know, he gotta be inebriated for a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean? And like I said, since the boy ain't here, and he think it's okay to step away, I'ma just keep cooking until he get back. I'ma just keep cooking until he get back. So this right here says the electromagnetic capture. The electromagnetic force pulls electrons into the orbit around positively charged nuclei. The larger the nuclei, the more electrons are pulled in. So this right here is showing you how light actually creates, or electromagnetism actually forms matter. There it is, right? Y'all not even seeing it. Hold on. Let me give it to them raw, so they can see it for themselves. Put that up real quick for me before he run back up in here.
All
Let
right.
me show you something. Okay, right there, like y'all see, it says electromagnetism forming matter right there. You know what I'm saying? He not showing y'all this because he don't understand it. He don't understand it. Let me go back up here. You see this? You see this? This the super force. You know what I'm saying? When he get to talking about sound and stuff, nigga, sound dealing with frequency. Frequency is dealing with light. Light frequency. Frequency light. Sound and light are interchangeable with each other because you can create energy with sound and you can create sound with energy. Yes, that's how you got electric guitars and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? So right here, this is the fundamental forces. You see, this is the unifying force theory right here. What do you see in the beginning of it? It's light.
Hey, hold up, bro. Your time up. We tired of the babbling. We tired of it. All right. And like I said, let me get my screen. This guy's funny as hell. All right. Let me get to where I need to get to. Hold up, Ivan. He wanna sit up there. See this whole debate is about, is God light? Is electromagnetism the creator of the universe? We all know that electromagnetism came late. When you go to the timing of the Big Bang, the four fundamental forces of the universe until 10th to the 42nd millisecond after the bang. And like I told y'all earlier, planets and galaxies wasn't formed until 400 million years after that. Photons didn't come into existence until 400,000 years. Let me get into what God is. All right? Let me get into that. Now, and I want him to show his God. Nobody runs around and meet up in a mosque, a church, a temple, on a street corner preaching about electromagnetism is my savior. They don't give you a book about electromagnetism when you go to prison. They give you a Bible to try to get you right. Now, the mapping of the genetic code known as DNA is probably the most important scientific breakthrough of the new millennium. On June 26, 2000, President Clinton and a group of world-known scientists presented the first map of the human DNA molecule, called the discovery language in which God created life. Chemical sequences of human DNA, chemical letters that make up the seat of human life. It's a breakthrough that is expected to revolutionize the practice of medicine and paving the way for new drugs and medical therapies. Has lasting spiritual, physical implications. See, nothing he's talking about, it has any solid, something you can grasp to. He's all over the place. I just told you, electromagnetism was created late after the Big Bang. I just showed you that light didn't come into existence to 400,000 years after the Big Bang. I just showed y'all earlier that electrons cannot do anything to the hydrogen nuclei and helium nuclei and to the universe cool down. So your electron has limits. Your light has limits. Let's get back to it, man. On track of what God really is. He ain't gonna show you nothing. Electromagnetism in your DNA. President Clinton didn't go see nothing about no electromagnetism in your DNA. He went for the Yah code. Now watch this. Mapping the chemical sequences for human DNA. The chemical letters that make up the receipt of human life. It's a breakthrough that is expected to revolutionary medicine, paving the way for new drugs. A direct link can easily be found between the building blocks of life and the creator of the universe. Who is this creator of the universe? He has no name. It's about a divine name. Who he got? Electromagnetism. They put electricity and magnetism together, and they called it electromagnetism in the 1890s. Your God was created by somebody who came up with a name in the 1890s. Directly can be easily be found between the building block of life and the creator of the universe. Mankind is fearfully and wonderfully made. A hidden code within the life. This code is an alphabet of the DNA that spells out the creator name and man's purpose. Scientists, Bill Clinton went with the scientists, y'all. Scientists discovered a map of 4 DNA bases that's carrying the ability to sustain life. These bases, known as chromosomes, are painted differently for each person. It contains 23 pairs of chromosomes made up by oxygen, carbon, and their acidic counterparts. Encoded within these elements is an amazing blueprint of life that proves the creator Yah put his own unique stamp upon every person. Not electromagnetism. You ain't gonna find that. This stamp is actually his name as revealed to Moshe thousands of years ago, burning bush. It's where Yad Vadhe, YHVH, revealed his character as the great I am. This name is the tetragrammaton of the Hebrew letters. Yad Vadhe, I am who I am. This is what you say to the Israelites. YHVH, the mighty one of our fathers. This is my name forever, in which I am to be remembered from generation to generation. The Creator has given us his name as a sign of his existence. Not electromagnetism. There's no sign of that until that's Johnny come lately. And an avenue of communication. We meet up at mosques, at temples, at camps. And that's an avenue of communication. Where are we doing this to meet up for electromagnetism? Where's the electromagnetism law, statutes, and commandments? How can electromagnetism bring us together in one unison, on one accord? Where can we sing and praise to electromagnetism to raise our vibrations? However, translators have hidden this Hebrew in the English Bible in the scriptures. The sacred name of YHVH is used, however, with the English word Lord. It was removed 7,000 times. That's why they call me JJ 7,000. Representation of the 7,000 times they took his name out. Now you get it? All right. The English word Lord or God appear in all capital letters. YHVH is used 7,000 times throughout the Bible as the only unique name of the mighty Elohim of Yasser No. Hey, the last. Hey, we're gonna go 2 more rounds. I'm busting his head.
It's my turn, bro. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's a marathon.
Let me get that screen. Let me get that screen real quick, sis. Check this out. I told you, like, this dude right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just jump right into it just to show y'all how much of a fat-faced liar he is, right? This says the DNA in our cell is very similar to an intricate computer program. In one photo on the left, you see that a computer program is made up of a series of ones and zeros called binary code. The sequence and ordering of these ones and zeros is what makes up a computer program. It makes a computer program work properly. In the same way, DNA is made up of 4 chemicals, abbreviated as ATGC. It ain't no Y, it ain't no H, it ain't no V, it ain't none of that bullshit. It says, much like the ones and zeros of these letters are arranged in the human cells like this: CGT, GTGA, CTG, and so on and so forth. It says the order in which they are arranged instructs the cells actions. It says the Newtonianism in space and your body. The name of the film Gattaca, if anybody ever seen that film Gattaca, is of course the base on the four chemicals that made many imagine life come down to guanine, cytosine, adenine, and thymine. Okay, that's what GCAT means. This is what they talking about. They talking about cytosine, adenine, and thiamine. That's what they're talking about. Okay, it says this work was presented selectively. Listen to what they're saying. This work was presented selectively. Right, because the dumb scientists who did it were Judeo-Christians. And they wanted to paint a narrative for you. So that's exactly what them Zionist Kabbalists did. The nigga is promoting Kabbalistic Zionist bullshit. That's what he's showing y'all. I'm going to just keep cooking. And y'all can see right here. It says this work was presented selectively before an Academy of Parapsychology and Medicine in June 1973 by John J.J. Hortok and published in his book, The Book of Knowledge, The Keys of Enoch. It says based on the adenine, the guanine, and the thiamine, and the cytosine form chemical pairs A, T, and C, G, DNA, double helix. Huh? He ain't read this shit to y'all. He gave y'all a bunch of fucking belief ass bullshit, nigga. I'm going right through this shit with y'all. These four elements point to Yahweh. When you take the intervals of A, T, C, G, and convert the interval numbers to letters and spell the name of the Creator Yahweh. Now check this out. He's supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite. They're not supposed to be using divination, but they just told you that they were using numerology. That's what you do in numerology when you convert letters into numbers. The nigga's a damn idol worshiper and a wicked one at that. Let's keep reading. It says the idea that DNA is a kind of signature of God is a good way to put it. But throwing in this idea that the name of God might be found in DNA is completely fake. It says, but by whatever methods anyone can tell that the name Yahweh is in the DNA, those same methods will also be able to prove that the name Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Devil, Hezekiah, Lincoln, Trump, Hitler, Jesus, Putin, Petuna, and Sally, etc., are found just as easily. Because anything can be done with numbers, people will see what they want to see. Just like 99% of the so-called biblical chronology prediction that have gone on for the last 1,000 years. Now, this is what real scientists are saying that's debunking his shit. And I just showed y'all that there was no damn Yahweh before 1550 BCE. I just showed y'all that, and this dumbass nigga gonna sit here and bring the Yahweh shit up like I didn't just kill the dickhead. I just killed them. The universe started 3.8 billion years ago. There was no Yahweh 13.8 billion years ago, buddy. There was none. This is a no contest. Now, if you want to sit here and operate and believe, go ahead. That's your prerogative. But I'm gonna bring it to you live and direct. You know what I'm saying? And I just sat here and just rebutted his shit. Debunked this shit right in his face. Because nigga, I don't have to sit here and lie to you. I ain't gotta fabricate this. Let me keep cooking for y'all, man. I like cooking for y'all. Y'all a good audience. Check it out. Okay, this right here. Here we go. This right here. Let's check it out. I'm trying to hurry up for the time. Okay, this right here is called bioluminescence. This is the production and the emission of light by living organisms. It says light emitted by bioluminescent organisms is produced by energy released from chemical reactions occurring inside or ejected by the organism. If you ever seen a firefly, you have accounted bioluminescent organisms in the ocean. Bioluminescence is not rare as you think. In fact, most types of animals, from bacteria to sharks, including some bioluminescent members. While the functions of luminescence are not known for all animals, typically bioluminescence is used to warn invading predators. So they using light to actually communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, these pictures that you see right here, these are actually this is bioluminescence that's in the ocean. The ocean is alive, y'all. This right here says the radiant zinc fireworks reveal quality of the human egg. So it says in Chicago, the stunning explosion of zinc fireworks occur in the human egg is activated by the sperm enzyme. You can't even be born without the light coming first, boy. Sit your idle worshiping ass down. It says, and the size of these sparks is a direct measure of the quality of the egg and its ability to develop into an embryo. You know what an embryo is? Huh? Maybe you don't because you be drinking so much. According to the new research from Northwestern Medicine, the discovery has potential to help doctors choose the best eggs for transfer into viral fertilization. The scientists said this is the first time the zinc spark have been documented in a human egg. This means if you can look at a zinc spark at the time of fertilization, you will know immediately which egg is good for good ones to transfer into vitro fertilization. This Teresa Woodrow, one who studies the two senior authors and experts in ovarian biology in Northwestern, it is a way of sorting eggs quality in a way we have never been able to assess before. So there you have it, people. You have the human species being born through light. You had a universe being born through light, and you don't see Yahweh nowhere in this. I just debunked that whole Yahweh crap, and he gonna sit here and try to come bring it up to y'all again. Let me keep cooking though. Let me keep cooking because I didn't already killed this. I didn't already killed this guy. I've killed them. Now this right here is also something that I had showed you before in our prelim. This is called the habitable zone or the Goldilocks zone. If our planet is not in a particular position, that means our planet will not get the adequate light and thermal heat in order to produce life on the planet. Ain't no Yahweh. There's no Yahweh there. Where's Yahweh at in that? Ain't none. The habitable zone ain't called the Yahweh zone. Huh? Huh? Where you at? Nigga, you want to see the sources? There go the sources for you, brother. There go the sources. Shout them out if you want to. Shout them out if you want to. I'ma just keep cooking. Check this out. Do you know what E equals MC squared? Energy is equal mass squared by the speed of light. Do you know what that is? You don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. Do you understand what the electromagnetic spectrum is? It's more than just visible light. Look, this itty bitty little section right here, that's visible light. That's the only shit that you can see. Our whole entire universe is right here in this little bitty dimension right here. The rest of all of this, you can't see. It's dark to us. That's why I told y'all in the beginning, darkness is just light that your ass can't see. You can't see ultraviolet rays. You can't see gamma. You can't see radio waves. All of that stuff is dark to us. You see what I'm saying? If you died right now, you think they finna go get a rabbi priest and come get Yahweh to revive you? No, they're not. They're gonna get a defibrillator machine. They're gonna go clear, boom, and they're gonna shock your ass with electricity. Not Yahweh. Ain't no Yahweh coming out of that, brother. You know what I'm saying? And if you have not passed beyond the threshold, they can actually bring you back. When we go into MRIs and they start looking at our head, they can see the neurons firing off in our head. Neurons travel down your synapses, nigga. That's light. That's electromagnetism at its finest. Working. You want to know if electrons, if light got intelligence? Of course it do. Don't you have intelligence? Ain't it electrons firing off in your damn head? Huh? You want to talk about the qualities of God? You want to talk about the qualities and aspects of God? There they is right there.
Time.
You talking about a whole bunch of You talk about a whole bunch of jibber jabber. Let me get something going here, man. I'm gonna show you how light can even be trapped. Your light can be controlled and trapped according to physics. Watch this. Let me don't start my time. Don't start my time. Hold up. Do not start my time. Cause this guy right here, man, is all over the place. All right, hold up, man. I hate that y'all had to sit through that, but it's a process. It's a process. Okay, here we go. Hey, Sister Ivy, is it sharing?
No, I don't see it yet. You had it up there, but then,
Okay, let
there
me
you
see.
go.
Okay,
There you go.
okay, it's coming up. All right, man. First, man, let me get back to what I need to get to, man, because you know what? People who understand science understand timelines. People who understand science know what a millisecond is. So I'm gonna show you when the light and electromagnetism came into existence according to the Big Bang theory. And then in my round here, this is a physical letter right here. Stop light and image storage by electromagnetically induced transparency. This is like a peer-reviewed article. See, so I'm gonna get to that right here, bringing light to a halt. But first, I'm gonna read you my article. First, no, I'm gonna read this first. All right. See, your light can be controlled according to scientists. Let's go over this, y'all. The summary: physics has been able to stop something that has the greatest possible speed, Kyle, because I see you in the audience, that never really stops. Light. A decade ago, physics stopped it for a very short moment. In recent years, this extended towards stop times of a few seconds of simple light pulses in extremely cold gases and special crystals, but now the same researchers extended the possible duration and application for freezing the motion of light considerably. Your light can be controlled. The physics stopped the light for about 1 minute. They were also able to save images that were transferred by the light pulse into a crystal for 1 minute, a million times longer than previously possible. Physicists at Darmstadt have been able to stop something that has had the greatest possible speed and that has never really stopped. Light. Okay, I think I read this. Hold on. About a decade ago, physics stopped for just a very short moment. In recent years, this extended towards stop time of a few seconds for simple light pulses and extremely cold gases and special crystals. But now the researchers at Darmstadt extended the possible an application for freezing the motion of light considerably. The physics headed by Thomas Hoffman. See, I ain't just running my mouth. At the Institute of Applied Physics of the Technische University Darmstadt, stop light for about 1 minute. We can stop your God. Your God can just be stopped. They were also able to save images that were transferred by the light pulse in the crystal for 1 minute, a million times longer than previously possible. Let's see. The researchers achieved the record by cleverly combining various known methods in the field. Okay, I read that one. So here's the letter right here, the physical review letter. He ain't bringing you nothing, George. This is the physics that you can see. You can look at the numbers published in 2013. You see what I'm saying? The instant of creation. Given Hubble law and the fact that the universe is expanding, we can imagine running the clock backwards. I don't want to read that. That ain't got nothing to do with the light. That ain't got nothing to do with the light. Let me get to my notes. Put the camera off for a minute. Let me see. Stop sharing. Let me get to the. There you go. Let's get back to this. So as I showed y'all, light can be trapped. You can actually grow things sometimes with limited light. Light is. I'm gonna show you when light electromagnetism came into existence. Right. The timeline of the early universe outlines the formation and evolution of the universe from the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago to the present day. An epoch is a moment in time from which nature and situations change to a certain degree, right? For the first 20 minutes, we're going to go to the Planck epoch because we got to go back over this. Planck epoch begins the earliest meaningful time, the Big Bang, in which ordinary space and time develop out of the primordial state, possible a virtual fake vacuum described by quantum theory of gravity or theory of everything. All matter and energy of the entire visible universe is contained in a hot, dense point. Now, here we go. We're going to get to the elements because this is very important. Element abundance in the universe is calculated by analyzing the light that is emanated and absorbed from stars, right? So when we get to all the elements, the Hubble telescope greatly expanded our understanding of the composition of galaxies as the intergalactic space between them. About 75% of the universe is believed to consist of dark energy. There is no light in dark energy. Your light cannot control dark energy or matter, which is different from the atoms and molecules that would make up the everyday world around us. Hydrogen, element number one, 739,000 mass fraction. Helium, number two, 240,000 mass fraction. Oxygen, 8, 10,400. Carbon, 6, 4,600, and so on. What I'm saying, the most abundant element in the universe is hydrogen. In stars, hydrogen fuses into helium. Eventually, massive stars, around 8 times more massive than our sun, run through their supply of hydrogen. Your God, this light, is running out of hydrogen. And then the core of helium contracts, supplying enough pressure to fuse 2 helium nuclei into carbon. Carbon fuses to oxygen, which fuses into silicon and sulfur. Silicon fuses to iron. The star, your Ra, that you worship, runs out of fuel and goes supernova, releasing these elements back into space. So for the people that's living around that star at the time, Ra has left them and disintegrated. He gone. And then those black holes that you're talking about that's emanating light right now, they're talking about right now that article Ruben gave you. I'm talking about at the end when they say the big freeze, ain't no light coming because all the stars will be gone. That's my rebuttal to that bullshit you read for the whole time. They will be gone. Ruben giving you some stuff right now. Now let's keep it moving. The core of helium contracts supply enough pressure to fuse 2 helium nuclei to carbon fuse. Okay, I read that. Okay, now like I said, the star runs out of fuel. Ra goes to supernova, releasing elements back into space. So what about the people that's living with Ra at that time? They die. Your star, because you say, I asked him, is the sun God or is God his light? Because your light comes from your sun. And your electromagnetism don't come until 10th to the 42nd millisecond after the Big Bang. So electromagnetism could not possibly create the universe. And you can go ahead on with that old supernova 1/4 shit. Okay, now, ordinary elements, matter don't even account for most of the universe. What does is compensation look like? Scientists debate this subject and revise percentages when new data becomes available. But here it is right here. 73% of the universe is dark energy. More of the universe consists of something we know next to nothing about. So he can't get on here and talk about his light. They calling it dark. Dark energy doesn't have yet matter and energy are related. 22% of rest is dark matter. That make up your 90%. It's stuff that doesn't emit radiation. Dark matter don't even emit radiation in any wavelength, or the spectrum that you've been showing us, chump. Your light can't even get through dark matter. It's stuff that doesn't emit radiation in any wavelength of the spectrum. Scientists are unsure what exactly dark matter is. It is not have been observed or created in the lab. You can't even create this. The next parts of the universe, which contain hydrogen and helium, right? This is how your atoms and your photons are created to get your light. 4% gas. Most of the gas in the universe is hydrogen and helium found between stars. Interstellar gas, ordinary gas, does not emit light, although it does scatter it. See, they can even scatter your God through the. Your God ain't powerful to stay where it want to stay. It's being scattered. 4% gas. Most of the gas in the universe is hydrogen and helium found between stars. Interstellar gas, ordinary gas, does not emit light, although it does scatter it. Your light, God, can be scattered and affected by elements and forces. Now, 0.04% is stars. Stars don't even make up the majority of the universe, the one you praying to. So why God? Your God, your Ra, your sun is only 0.4 of the universe.
All right,
You idiot.
so check this out. Check this out, y'all. This is rebuttal. This is the
You really
this
don't
is
want
the
no
same.
smoke with 7,000, bro.
This is the same. Okay, man, this is my turn. This is the same review letter that he talking about, right? Now, let me show my screen real quick. Let me show you, nigga. I'm rebuttaling the fuck out of this nigga. I want to show y'all how slow he is. Check this out. Check this out. This the same fucking review letter. This the same review. You see how he said, "Oh, we thank love, we stop light." Check this out. Remember when I told y'all? I just told y'all that when they're controlling light, they're controlling a man-made device. That's what you're looking at right here. They talking about lasers and shit. Now, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Y'all finna laugh y'all ass off. Oh my bad, that's the wrong one. Y'all finna laugh at this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm finna share my screen again. Watch this. Where is it? Right here is it's this one. Watch this. Y'all finna laugh y'all ass off because this shit is too funny. Oh yeah, where is it? I don't see it. Anyway, I'll just read it to you. This comes from extremetech.com, and this comes from the exact same source that he was reading from. He read from the peer review letter, and I'm gonna read this. And remember, he said they could stop light. They could stop light. Yeah, they're using man-made light, and of course they could stop that shit. Nigga, this right here says to stop light, the German researchers use a technique called electromagnetically induced transparency. Nigga, they had to use light to stop light. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck you reading. You don't know what you're reading. Let me finish. It says they started by cryogenically cooling opaque. You know what opaque means? An opaque crystal of ytterine silicate doped with parasodium. The image above is related. Hold on, let me go down here. It says the controlled laser is fired at the crystal. A controlled laser. They're talking about a man-made device. They're not talking about controlling the sun. They're not talking about controlling
Hey,
the
bro, can you share your screen
background.
again? I paused your time.
Okay.
Can you share it?
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me find this joint. I think I actually probably got too many of these open. Oh no, here it is right here. My bad. Okay, can you see that?
Yes. Okay, I'm putting it up now. All right.
Okay, right here, y'all can see it. It says to stop the light, the German researchers used a technique called electromagnetically induced transparency. Huh? They stop light with light, idiot. You stupid. You don't even understand. They used a man-made device. They're using a man-made device. They're not using natural sunlight. They're not using the natural light of the microwave cosmic background. They're not using it. They're using man-made light. Look what it says, a controlled laser. Look, I ain't got to make this up. A controlled laser is fired at a crystal. Just like I said, I keep every source he pop up, I'm destroying it. Every fucking thing he bring, I'm smacking it down. With empirical proof. Man-made light. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you could turn off a man-made light, bro. Yeah, you can. Can you turn off the light of the sun? Can you turn off the light of Polaris? You cannot control light, nigga. You only control a man-made device. What part of that don't you get through your head? Maybe you need to go get a fifth or something. And maybe it'll process better in your head when you inebriate. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me show you this. I'm gonna stop sharing again. I told you I got time today. I got so many slides. I got so many of this stuff right here. Check this out. This is what I'm gonna show you. Check this out. Where is it? Right here. Pop that up for me.
All right.
Look, this the same device that they use that he talking about. It's a man-made device. Look, there go the laser. There go the bunch of mirrors that they bouncing the laser around with. You see that? They not using Yahweh to stop the light. And where Yahweh at in this whole thing? Nowhere. He ain't even talking about Yahweh. Because Yahweh don't control shit. Yahweh's a goddamn idol. It's an idol. It's an idol made out of damn stone. At least Allah don't have no damn idols. Allah ain't got no idols. Hell, I respect Allah more than I respect Yahweh. Ain't no statue for light. Ain't no statue for electromagnetism. Nigga, this right here is showing you undeniable proof, empirical proof that they're not controlling natural light. They're controlling man-made devices. That's a laser. Look, here go the diagram for it. See, he just talking about it. He just reading and thought he came up with some clever shit. He thought he came with something clever. Ain't nothing clever. Boy, you dealing with the Lord warmonger. I done told you time and time again, bro. You don't know what you talking about. You don't know what you getting into. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to this, and I'm hoping we get a question and answer round eventually, so I can show the people that this nigga don't understand physics. He don't understand physics, and I want to show the people. I want to show the people how you don't understand physics. This man ain't showed y'all not one time how Yahweh is omnipresent. He ain't showed y'all how Yahweh is omnipotent. He ain't showed y'all how Yahweh is all places at all times. He hasn't showed y'all how Yahweh is not affected by time. He ain't showed y'all that shit. I'm the only one who showed y'all this shit. I did. It's me. I showed you. I'm giving you empirical proof and tangibility of God. Now, like I said in my video, all of God ain't light, but the aspect of God that we're talking about light today. Today we talking about light. Tomorrow we might talk about the rest of it. But today, my opponent foolishly, and he went and challenged a narrative that he knew was an intellectual trap. And now he's fallen into the trap and he can't get out of it. This man keep talking to y'all about all the other gods in the world except for his own damn God. Why he can't bring up his own God? Why he can't show you? Let me show. Let me share my screen. I got so much. Let me go to this Chrome tab. Let me go here. Now, the man brought up dark matter, right? But what is matter? What is matter? Huh? The reason why they call dark matter is because they don't know what it is. Their instruments can't pick it up. Don't mean that it ain't another form of electromagnetism. This right here says dark radiation. Also, dark electromagnetism is postulated type of radiation that mediates interaction with dark matter. It's another form of electromagnetism that they just don't understand yet. It says there has been no notable evidence for the existence of such radiation. But since the baryonic matter contains multiple interactive particle types, it is reasonable to suppose that dark matter also does also. I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into it. I just debunked this whole dark matter bullshit. Here we go again. It says by the analogy to the way photons mediate electromagnetic interactions between particles and the standard model. Do you know what the standard model is? Dark radiation is proposed to mediate interactions between dark matter particles. So dark matter particles are regulated by dark electromagnetism. Do you understand what the hell's being taught to you? It says there is no. I just read this. It says, uh, moreover, it has been pointed out that recently that the cosmic microwave background, they go to WMAP again, data seems to suggest that the number of affected neutrinos degrees of freedom is more than 3.046, which is slightly more than the standard case of three types of neutrinos. And then they got it down here. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Look, dummy. Look, hey JJ, come look. This says dark photons, stupid. Dark photons. Nigga, it's like that you can't see, like I've been saying this whole damn time. Why don't you know this? Huh? How come you ain't updated your information, huh? You don't do you know what a neutrino is? Do you know what a neutrino is? Huh? You don't know what it is. You just talking. You did a crash course on quantum electrodynamics and thought you was gonna sit in here and freestyle this shit to these people by rambling off on a bunch of shit that you don't understand. I've been on this. This is what I do. Just like you sit around and you worship idols, this is what I do. I study the world around me. What does it say? It says dark radiation. Let's go to dark matter. Let's go to dark matter. Debunking everything that come out this man's mouth. Every single thing that come out his mouth. It says dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter. Do you know what hypothetical means, fool? It accounts for 85% of the matter in the universe. If it's so much dark matter in the universe, why they ain't never had a sample of it? Can you show me a sample, JJ, of some dark matter? I mean, it make up 85% of the universe. Surely your ass can get a sample of it, right? Huh? Huh? But you can't. You know why you can't? Because dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter. That's why.
Time.
Call it your boy.
All right, let's finish this off, man. Because this brother talking about hypothetical. Do you know what hypothetical means? Hypothetical means it's an assumption, just like all of your science. I'm gonna kill you with your science. Hypothetical. Everybody know what hypothetical is. But let me finish. Let me show you where. Hey, can you mute this guy?
Okay, question. Yes, hold
Come
on.
on.
Question.
Come on. This is my last round.
This the last round, and then it's the question.
Yeah,
and answer?
because
Okay.
he went first. He
Okay.
went first.
I'm just
Yeah.
making sure.
All right,
Let me know we ready. Let me know when
Let's
we ready
get back
finish
to it,
start your
man.
time.
All right. Now, how did the first elements form? You know what I'm saying? This guy right here just rambling, man. He just rambling. Let me get my screen up. Let me get my screen up. Hold up. Don't start my time yet.
I haven't.
All right. Cause see, he ain't brought up nothing about his God. I just told you, my God said, "Let there be light." My God created the light. When my God is compared to light in the Bible, it's a metaphor for righteousness, for truth, for wisdom, for knowledge, for understanding. You're trying to mix things up. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you, bro? But let me get back to this, man. He talking about some dark matter. All right, hold on. Let me finish reading this about this. What came into existence? How do chemical elements appear in the universe immediately after the Big Bang? Because you can't have photons and all that without the elements. How do chemical elements appear in the universe immediately after the Big Bang? According to scientists, the universe was both too hot and too dense for elements to form. Hydrogen didn't appear until the universe had spread out and cooled enough for the first proton and neutrons, later simple atoms, to form. Between about 10th to the 12th millisecond and 10th to the 6th second after the Big Bang. Electromagnetism, it wasn't even there, bro. Neutrinos, quarks, and other electrons form. Then protons and neutrons begin forming shortly after, from about 10th to the 6th to millisecond to 1 second. See, I'm going milliseconds. Now I'm bringing it to 1 second after the Big Bang. Within 3 minutes after the Big Bang, conditions cooled enough for protons and neutrons to form hydrogen nuclei. This was called the era of nuclear synthesis, the fifth epoch of the universe. Hey, that's fifth. There is no light until 380,000 years after the Big Bang. What you call light. Now let me take you down memory lane. My opponent after the Big Bang, 10th to the 32nd millisecond, we get inflation. Quarks form at zero point 0.01 millisecond. First particles come into existence. Neutrons, protons, dark matter form. Excuse me. Dark matter forms later, buddy. After the Big Bang. At zero point 0.1 to 200 milliseconds, first nuclei, hydrogen and helium form. Light, listen, watch this, y'all. Light from the first atoms. So you gotta have atoms from 380,000 years after the Big Bang. This debate over. After the 300 million years, stars and galaxies form. Your sun. Anew, is the sun God or is God light? You never answered that question. You want to say, God, you are nothing but a sun worshiper. And all up through this debate, I didn't show you how your sun gets destroyed time and time and time again. There is no coming back, according to scientists, from the big freeze. None. So you're not talking about a spiritual light. You're talking about a physical light that you can see when you say God is light. I'm talking about a spiritual light. When my God talking about righteousness and truth. My God is not just no light. When you want to put God in a box and say he's just light, electromagnetism is something he created. We don't, us over here, our God, we don't worship the creation. Our God, let me read you something. Because you don't understand. Keter, Ketur. This is another representation attribute of my God. You can't tell me what my God is just going to be one thing. The Keter is the crown. Where the crown of electromagnetism. But nah, this is Hebrew I'm reading you. But nah, that's understanding. What the understanding of the electromagnetism, God? Because nobody meets up for this deity, this scientific deity that he's trying to present to y'all. Chakma is wisdom. See, my God is more than just light. Wisdom. Gavura, strength. You see? My God is more than just light. You want to put yours in a box, go ahead. But do not say that what you're talking about is what they're talking about in the Bible. He said, my God is a son. I told him that was a metaphor. He said, no, they say worship your God as a son. You don't even understand what you're reading. Stay out the Bible. The Teferet, that's beauty. See, my God is more than just light. That's what I'm telling you. My God said, let there be light. And the voice created everything that you see in existence. The sound of his voice. The sound, I told you through this debate, sound come before that. Even the Comedics say it. Where you been? Take off that mask. You disrespecting the Kemetic elders looking like a clown. You're looking like a updated Barney with ears on, man. Take that mask off and show your face of shame. The Yeshad, that's foundation. My God is not just a light, everybody. When is he going to put his God on display and tell it what he talking about? Huh? Had. My God is majesty. You see? When is you going to show us something about where people are meeting up with your God? So you want to try to mix science and theology? I told you, he will not answer this question. He will not answer this question. Is the sun God or is your God light? He won't. Because if you say light, then you say, well, where do you get the light from? Your light comes from that sun that I've been destroying your sun all through the debate, showing you how it's going to die out. How it's going to die out. I've been showing you. My God is Netzah. Victory. Where the electromagnetism victory God at? Where he at? Huh? Nobody knows where this God is. Because he's taking a little bit from a nut, some kind of Christian nut, in a book talking about God is light. Then he's taking things from Malachi Z. York. He's all over the place. He's all over the place. My God can be anything he want to be. Anything he want to be. He's not just light. Mouth tuck. Kingship. But this guy want to deify a created force, electromagnetism. Y'all created and guides the universe on our level in a limited way that we can experience as our souls move into space and time. We all know that electromagnetism can't hold the universe together by itself. It needs gravity. It needs strong and weak nuclear forces. Each separate represents many things, including one of Yah qualities. Electromagnetism, God, where's his qualities? A stage in creation of the world. Sephirah, the tree of life, serves as a visual map. The location of each Sephirah on the tree of life represents a variety of qualities. The first Sephirah that emerged from Yah lies to the top of the tree, the beginning of Keter. Each Sephirah rose out of slightly modified. The Sephirah or Sephirah that preceded is the Binah, that's understanding the comfort of Keter, and so on. What are electromagnetism? Where can we get this information? Where's the written laws, the statutes, the commandments that was laid down by electromagnetism, God? Yah over everything. The Bible is one of the most known books, best-selling books in the world. You can't come against it. Who is your God? Put your God up against my God. Because what you saying ain't got nothing to do with my book over here. Nothing to do with Allah. Anybody else that got some kind of foundation. You're all over the place. You started off as a Moor, then you started off as the black woman was God. You're in the back chat talking about you make up stuff as you go. Your character is on trial right now, bro. To be honest, you're running around with that mask on your face because you don't want to show it. You're shame. You shame. The bro runs around here and say he's an atheist. We got all these screenshots. If you're an atheist, how are you going to teach us about God is light? Now, the Sephirah that precedes, like I say, Binah and understanding comes from the Keter. One of the most mysterious and powerful aspects in Sephirah is that they exist separately and together are one. And they are both part of of Yah and our Yah at the same time. See Yah's messengers of existence of Yah because it's infinite. See, my Yah created light and said, let there be light, meaning truth and righteousness. Yah energy is too vast for a finite material world that humans inhabit. Yah used the Sephirah to translate his energy and infinite qualities into a finite world, idiot. As a result, the Sephirah one formless and consists purity of energy. Their energy reflects the source of all energy in the universe. The tree of life shows the importance of everything, bro. See, like I say, man, you have trying to limit my God into a box. I'm not gonna let you do it. You cannot just say God is light. Electromagnetism, that's some Magneto X-Men bullcrap that you done came up with. Right. The Bible don't need no defense. He up there running around teaching some old mess that he done got off of Malachi Z. York or somebody else. Now he talking at one point he talking about he light body. Then he talking about he from Ghana God. If you from Ghana God, they God is called Ata Na Yagomi. And that's a terrestrial being that they believe in. And if you were from Nigeria and you're talking about the Igbo, they ain't talking about no electromagnetism God. So how you not God? You're a fake Naga. The real Naga Kushites went over to India and set up shop. See, your character is on trial, bro, because you run around the community talking about the mother goddess Sophia. Then you're talking about the black woman was God. Then you talk about Christ Michael is the Messiah. Christ Michael is the Messiah. You've been running
So we
around.
doing these question and answer rounds or what?
I'm done.
All that bullshit. We ain't even debating
Yeah,
that shit.
I know.
This nigga
Yeah,
all over the place. So we finna
yeah,
do this
okay.
question and
It's
answer
over.
round.
Yep, two questions.
Am I busting at this nigga first?
You went first. I get to ask the first question.
All right,
I
go
get to ask the
ahead.
first question.
Okay.
It's 2 minutes to answer, because it's getting late. I'm done with this dude. He's toast. He know it.
I don't need. No, I ain't no
No,
few
no,
minutes.
don't cry now.
Don't
Don't cry now.
run. Don't run.
Hey, I see them. Hey, it's over with. Information speak for itself. Information speak for itself. Now,
What
my first
information?
question to you.
You
My first
postulated
question
all of
to
that, bro. Like most of that shit you said was bullshit.
Okay, be quiet.
Yeah, the questions,
Be
bro. The
quiet.
questions.
Be
Stick to the
quiet.
subject. The question.
Be quiet. Be
Questions.
quiet. Now, I want to know: Did is electromagnetism the creator God of this universe?
Electromagnetism is the reason and the cause and the forming of atom, protons, and
Hold.
neutrons. So,
We can't
JJ,
hear you.
move your mic. Move your mic from your mouth.
yeah,
We
he
can't hear
breathing
him.
hard because he mad. He angry.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah.
So okay, so in order to have the universe, you have to have electrons, protons, and neutrons. That you know that shit that creates matter. So without light, you don't have matter. So you're asking me if light created the universe. Well, isn't it obvious if you can't have matter without light?
Is electromagnetism the creator
I
God
already
of the
answered
universe?
that.
We,
I
no, no,
already
no,
answered that.
no, no, no. You ain't. You skipping around.
Go ahead. Next question.
Is
I just answered that.
electromagnetism the creator God of the universe?
God is
Yes or
light. Light is
no?
electromagnetism.
Is electromagnetism the creator God of the universe? Like you've been running around in the backpack telling everybody.
Bro, that's the premise of my. I'm
Come on,
trying
bro.
to answer your question. I'm trying to answer your
You've been
question,
running.
silly. I'm trying
Answer.
to answer your question. I'm
Let's
trying to
go.
answer your question.
Hey, 7,000.
I'm
Let
trying
him
to answer your
answer.
question.
Let him answer.
I'm trying to answer. Just shut up.
Hold.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Answer.
Okay.
Just shut up.
Answer.
Okay.
Answer.
The name of the topic of this debate is God is
No,
light. Light is
electromagnetism.
electromagnetism. Bro, you're talking while I'm answering, bro. Shut
Go
the
ahead.
hell up. Have some decorum. Could you mute this idiot?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so once again, the topic of this debate is God light? God is light. Light is electromagnetism, and he's asking me a question that the topic answers. God is light, and there is only one almighty God, only one almighty super force. Unless you can show me a different super force in the universe, nigga, God is light is a superior concept when it comes to God. Next question.
First round video, you listen. He said electromagnetism is God. Now you contradicting yourself in the debate. Hey, Ivory, let me rewind. I can rewind it right now. Hold on, let me get my phone. And we're going to show you that this dude said electromagnetism. Let me rewind the show. Did you not say that?
No.
Did you? Oh, you see? This is what I'm talking about.
No, rewind it. Rewind it.
Okay, we're gonna play a little something while you rewind it.
Hold up. Yeah, let's rewind it.
Go rewind it.
You put it on.
I know what I said word for word.
Heretics.
For a minute.
Information age.
King
King Self. One time for the one time. Yeah. Get on you niggas' ass, man. Yeah. Talking that bullshit. Yeah. Squab business. Check me. False information to my people, that's indoctrination. 400 years all that praying, they was still waiting. Heretics, nigga, look who in the building. Information age, man, I might be at 1 million. Pissed off, I'm out my mind, I ain't lying, you better not blitz wrong. That information is fugazi and you dead wrong. Reputation on the line, the debate on. Pull a Moses or a David, you get blitzed on. I walked out on the Bible, King Self. Bitch, I'm sourced up on these books, clocking days. Bitch, I'm papered up. Get on your shit, get out your feelings. That shit fake as fuck. This my eye, this what I'm walking. I can't change it up. It's bullets with this knowledge, nigga. I'ma spray shit up. It might be me, I'm on these books. I've been waking up. Talking reckless in the back, said bitch, I'm hanging up. They doing everything they can to keep from waking up. Talking shit about this Bible, what I'm shaking up.
Hold up. Hey, Ivory. Listen. If everybody go back to the 1 hour mark of this video, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
This man come on. Hey, listen. This man come on here, said God is light. God is electromagnetism. Now you're not saying it? You said it as soon as it came on, bro.
Electromagnetism. Why is that?
God is electromagnetism.
It says God is light. Light is electromagnetism. Why is that so hard?
You said God, bro. But that's okay. Listen. So, is electromagnetism created the universe, yes or no? Yes or no? You teach that electromagnetism is the creator of the universe. Now you don't want to answer it? Is electromagnetism the creator of the universe?
I already answered that. You just asked me that previously.
I go to the second question. I go to the second question.
And I answered that.
Okay, I'm going to the second question.
Again, if you like, though.
No, you don't want it. Okay.
No, go ahead. Ask it again.
Listen.
Come on.
Yeah. You in the ring with the champ, bro. Now listen. Is the sun God or is God light? And if you say God is light, where did the light come from? Go ahead.
Okay, once again, it says God is light, light is electromagnetism.
There you go running again.
So we're talking about the entire spectrum. He asked me, is the sun God? What, you talking about our sun? You talking about our baby sun? Nigga, our sun rotate around the galactic center, nigga. So
okay.
No, it's not.
So where did the light come from?
You say where light come from? Light comes from electromagnetism.
Where did the light come from? So God is light.
Light is infinite. It has never been.
So it comes from electromagnetism, like you said. Like you just said, it comes from electromagnetism. So is electromagnetism God?
I just told you God is light.
Is electromagnetism God? Yes or no? The creator.
God is light, and light is electromagnetism.
Electromagnetism come before light. But anyway,
electromagnetism is light.
Oh my God! You see what I'm talking about? So why don't you say is electromagnetism? Okay, so is electromagnetism God then?
You say what?
Is electromagnetism God? So light is, they come from the same thing, but you won't say electromagnetism is the creator. I'm done with my questions. I'm
That
done. Ask me my
light
two.
is
Ask me my two.
electromagnetism.
Ask
It's
me my
very
two, bro.
simple. It's
I'm asking my
it's very
two.
simple. So
You see this
you
guy?
done asking
Yeah,
your
that's
questions?
two. That's two. I'm
You
ready to go
done?
to bed, bro. I gotta work,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, so
Ask you two
let
questions.
let me
Let's
ask
go.
you this
Anu
question.
okay. Anu got to
Ask you
ask
two
his
questions,
Okay,
questions.
bro.
so JJ, in 3 words, can you explain to me what force is?
Force is a power. Some
No,
things
that's
that's
not
oh,
what force
bro,
is.
shut up. Shut
All
up.
right, go ahead.
Shut up. You said 3 words. I gave you 4. Force is a. I gave you 5. Force
I
is
asked you
a
for 3
power.
words.
I gave you 5.
I asked you
So
for 3. I said, can
shut
you
the
tell me
hell
what
up.
force is
Can
in
you
3
shut the
words?
hell up? Hey, mute him, moderator.
All right.
I can't even get started without him interrupting. All right. It's a force. It's an act of the Most High when He spoke things into existence. You see what I'm saying? It's a ripple effect. It's a vibration. It connects to us. You see, take that mask off because I know you're under there crying. Show your face in this debate, huh?
That's it. Okay,
You
so
can. I'm
that's
still
it.
talking. I get 2 minutes,
Damn,
bro.
bro. Did you
Bro,
answer the
no,
question?
I'm not done. I can go into my 2 minutes, bro. Not my fault.
This
You don't
don't
want to get
take
it
no
done,
2 minutes. This is I'm not. I'm
bro.
asking simple questions. That's why I
No,
asked you 3
no,
words.
no.
That's
You
why I asked
don't.
you
You
for 3
don't.
words.
I said 2
So
minutes.
you're
We get
not
you get 2
answering the
minutes.
question correctly.
I
I
just,
asked
bro.
you,
Come on.
can you tell me what force is in 3 words? That's all I
I
asked
get you
you.
5. All right, go to your next question. I'm about done with you.
Okay, so again, that's incorrect. Force is mass time acceleration. Can you tell me what acceleration is?
It's speed.
Is that your answer in 3 words? That's your
There,
answer.
there you go. Nope, there you go.
Okay,
You
right.
ain't gonna
Okay, so that
that's
of
it. It's
course
2. That's 2. I'm done.
okay.
That's
Okay,
2.
so
You said 2.
no,
You said 3.
you said you
That's
was
it.
doing 2.
I'm
I
done
didn't
with
agree
you.
to
Now
that.
let's close
I didn't
out.
agree to
Let's
that.
close out.
If you
Let's
run,
close out.
you
Get
forfeit.
it. Let's
Hold on,
close out.
JJ.
Let's
You
close
said
out.
you
If
said
you
you
run,
had
you
2. He
forfeit.
said he had more than 2.
Hey, when I try to go in
I
depth
told
for
him
my
I had
2
more than
minutes,
2. That's
hold
your
up, Ivy.
fault.
When I
That's
try
your
to go
fault.
in
If you
depth for my
run,
2 minutes, he kept
you're
interrupting.
forfeiting.
I'm
You're
not finna turn
forfeiting.
this. No, I'm not.
You're going to
Because when I try
forfeit.
to
So
go,
again,
Ivy, can you mute
Hold
him?
on. Hold on.
You're
Okay, hold
forfeiting.
on.
You're
Hold on.
forfeiting.
Hold up.
You're forfeiting.
Now,
You leave, you
no, I'm not.
forfeiting.
Hey, no, I'm not. Because when I
Okay.
tried
You're
to go in,
forfeiting.
you want to
So,
forfeit. But when I tried to go in depth
he just
for my
said
2
he said
minutes,
acceleration is just speed. Acceleration is change in
hey, when I
velocity
try to
over
get into my
time.
2 minutes of
That's
talk
what that
time,
is.
all
Hey
you
JJ,
did
can
Okay.
you
was
tell
interrupt.
me what power
Whatever,
is?
man. Ain't nobody stupid.
JJ, in 3 words, can you tell me what power is?
That's your third question. You
Yeah,
already
I
asked.
got more. I got more. I got
That's
more.
it. Hey,
I got
you know
more.
what?
Can you tell me what
Hey,
power is, JJ? What is
okay, I
power,
will.
JJ?
Can you mute him, please? Can you mute him?
What is
Can you mute
power?
him?
Okay.
Hey,
Hold
can
on.
you mute him?
JJ, it's
Can
on
you
him.
mute him?
Hold on. Okay. Let me say
Mute
this.
this
It's on
stupid.
Anu. He's
mute him.
asking the questions. If you
Mute.
want to, if
Okay.
you need 2 minutes,
No,
Listen,
mute
hold
him.
on, Anu.
listen.
If he need 2 minutes to answer
up.
the questions, let's
Shut the
give
hell
him the
up.
2
For
minutes.
3
Shut the
words,
hell
I'm
up.
asking for 3
Now
words.
shut the
Right.
hell up.
In 3 words,
Shut
can
up.
you tell me what
I'm
power
gonna tell you in
is?
2 minutes.
No, I see
No,
that's it. That's too
see,
damn
Ivory,
long.
I'm done.
You want time
Ivory, I'm
so
gonna
you
close
can
out.
Google. You want to Google it. All I'm asking you is simple shit. 3 words. 3 words. What is power? So we Googling? You Googling? You don't know what power is?
I'm waiting for you to shut up. Ivory, mute him, please. I get 2 minutes to speak. You
Okay.
heard that in the beginning. He's disrespecting the panel. He's disrespecting the audience. Everybody knows on question and answer round, you get 2 minutes, and as soon as he want me to answer one question in 3 words, I gave him 5. So we're not finna do this. Now, your fucking stupid first question was, what is power? I answered that in 5. Then your second one, I answered. I tried to go into a 2-minute spell with it. You didn't want to hear it. So I'm done with your question round. It's over. The information has burnt and cooked your ass. I ain't spending no more time with you, especially the last round when I showed you about my Most High God. This is what it is, everybody. He has not showed us nothing that we can connect with him, speaking about his electromagnetism, fake God. Like I say, his character. For 1 minute, he said Christ Michael is the Messiah. A man that he was following behind. He was a deacon over there. You see? Then he came in and said the black woman was God. You see? Then he was a Moor. You see? Then he was with the Cushite tribe. Come to find out, she followed Melech, which pertains to the Bible, Solomon. Then he went to the Ghana God. Their tribe is, their God is Atana Yagomi, a terrestrial being. But he tells us he's not spiritual or political. I'm done with this dude. He's all over the place. His character has showed y'all. He also said he was an atheist. He also said he lies and make up stuff on the fly. We got screenshots of that. So nobody's taking this dude serious. I'm done, Ivory. I don't even want to hear his closing. I'm out. Y'all be the judge to see who really is talking about with more sense.
All right. That was time for 7,000. Would you like to do the closing? Anu? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so the nigga just sat there and ran it. I asked him what power was. He never told y'all. And now he's running from the question and answer round. Who needs 2 minutes to get out 3 words? I asked the man something simple. What is power in 3 words? It's simple. Work over time. That's what power is. Work over time. What's work, JJ? What's work, JJ? 3 words. That's force times displacement. You don't know physics. You don't know physics. Bruh, you don't know it. What's velocity, JJ? That's displacement over time. You don't know physics, bro. You don't know it. What's density, JJ? That's mass over volume. You don't understand physics. You don't understand none of that shit. You just sat there and talk. But I'm not going to hold y'all no longer. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted God as light. I gave y'all God as light. I proved that light is the catalyst to all life in the universe. This bum-ass nigga ain't show y'all shit about Yahweh. He didn't show you how his own God created anything. No empirical evidence whatsoever. This debate was not about my character. It's not about my tribal affiliations. It's not whether if I'm a Mason. It's not if I'm Boule. None of that bullshit means anything in this debate. He only did that stuff in order to persuade you, the audience, to coerce you, the audience, into thinking negatively about me. I'm not an atheist. Why would I be sitting here talking about God as light if I was an atheist? That just don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I want to give a shout out to Information Age. JJ severely lost this when I debunked every single thing that came out of his mouth. He made reiterations of the same exact things that I was saying over and over again. Over and over again. When it comes to understanding what God is and not who God is. See, if I was asking who God is, then I would have gave him a name. But I'm not asking, I'm not dealing with who God is. That's religious politics. I'm dealing with what is God. And whether that's spiritual light or physical light, God is light. Shout out to Information Age. Shout out to Naga World. Sun Moon set up, Tamara could stand up. I want to give all my love and admirations out to my ancestors for allowing me to stand on their shoulders and beat the living hell out of this man. He just got judged, and I'm taking his soul to the underworld with me. Y'all all witnessed it. The man was all over the place talking about dumb shit. He bought a Yahweh DNA, which is a whole fucking lie, which I debunked. He brought up them controlling light, but he didn't tell you that they was controlling light with a man-made device. I debunked that. He brought up dark matter. I debunked that. He brought up dark energy. I debunked that. What more can I say? Peace and love.